What is the Philippine Area of Responsibility or PAR? Philippine Area of Responsibility is the zone where our National Weather Service monitors and warns the public. If a storm enters the PAR, PAGASA takes the lead in issuing local warnings and advisories. Consider, for instance, point A and point B. Which of these 2 points enters the PAR? Think of this. PAR is like the Philippines weather territory. Once a typhoon crosses the line, it is considered an active threat that requires immediate, continuous, and highly specific local updates for the public. The typhoon outside the PAR, which is marked as point A, is being watched on the international map, but the Philippine government is not yet fully activating its national warning systems. A typhoon inside the PAR, which in this case it is point B, it triggers the entire national warning system from local naming to issuing public storm warning signals. Reading tracking maps and data from typhoons. When reading a tracking map, look for the center track. So this line represents the center track. Next, the uncertainty cone. This is the area that represents the uncertainty cone. And any shaded wind or rain areas. So this space here, the area of shaded wind or rain areas. Remember that the cone shows where the center could go. Hazards like heavy rain or storm surge can extend far from the center or near the center. Next is forecast positions. Forecast positions oftentimes represented by dots. Each dot presents time interval. Like in this case, you have the track of Typhoon Tino at November 2 at 2 p.m., followed by November 3, 2 a.m. Next is November 3, 2 p.m. and November 4, 2 a.m. In this case, each interval represents a 12-hour time frame. Next, wind radii and affected area shading show where strong winds and rain are likely to form. And the intensity of wind is shown by the legends here. L, low pressure, D, tropical depression, S, tropical storm, and this symbol, severe tropical storm. Then T, it's typhoon, and this symbol is super typhoon. Super typhoon gets the most intense wind. Now let's move away from the general overview and dive into the specific data. We need to look beyond the name and understand the position, the speed, and the power this storm is predicted to bring. Based on the forecast, where is severe tropical storm Tino or Kalmage predicted to be located at 2 p.m. on November 5, 2025, Wednesday? Is it A, near 10 degrees north and 130 degrees east? Or B, approaching the eastern coast of Luzon, Philippines. C. Over the Visayas region of the Philippines. And D. West of Luzon, heading towards Vietnam. I give you time to think and consider your answers. And the correct answer is letter B, approaching the eastern coast of Luzon, Philippines. The question asked for the location at 2 p.m. on November 5, Wednesday, and that position is marked here. This marker is located over or just to the west of the Visayas, but east of the main body of water called the West Philippine Sea. On November 5, the storm is still making its way across the Philippine archipelago. Next, number 2. What is the predicted intensity of Tino, or internationally called Kalmage, as it makes its closest approach to the main islands of the Philippines? A. Super typhoon. B. Typhoon. C. Severe tropical storm. Or D. Tropical depression. And the correct answer is letter B. Typhoon. The icon at the point of closest approach to the Philippine main islands are on November 4, November 5, and November 6 in the morning. And all these points or marks are labeled as T. T for typhoon. Number 3. What does the shaded gray area around the track after November 7, 2025? A. The predicted area of strongest winds, 89 km per hour in 48 hours or higher. B. The area where the typhoon is expected to dissipate. C. The cone of uncertainty indicating the probable track of the typhoon. Or D. The typical path of typhoons during this time of year. And the correct answer is letter C. The shaded area is standard meteorological notation for the cone of uncertainty, representing the area where the center of the storm is most likely to be located at a given time. And question number 4. If you were advising coastal communities in Cebu based on these forecasts, which time frame would you highlight as a period of potential increased impact from Tino? A. November 2 to 3. B. November 3 to 4. C. November 4 to 5. Or letter D. November 6 to 7. And the correct answer is letter C. The typhoon is predicted to be at its strongest intensity and closest proximity to Cebu between the points marked at November 4 and November 5, 2025. And finally, safety and preparedness takeaways. Remember that understanding typhoons in the Philippines is not just about tracking a dot on a map. It's about saving lives. Every tropical cyclone that enters our country, or the Philippine Area of Responsibility, demands our full attention. By carefully analyzing the official data, the forecast track, the time markers, and the intensity symbols, we move from being simply aware of the storm to being truly prepared for its impact. Stay vigilant, stay informed through official sources like PAGASA, and let preparation be the priority. Thank you so much, everyone, for your time. Always remember, keep going, keep growing. King Juan Learnings, embrace learning.